Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Moon Medicine Yoga. I'm Allison, and on this channel, we honor the moon, the seasons, and other sacred rhythms of the natural world with yoga. Today's slow flow practice is inspired by the upcoming new moon solar eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the earth and the sun, casting a shadow on the earth and blocking out the sun's light. This event holds great astrological significance as it is a time of profound transformation and renewal. Think of a seed that lies dormant in the earth, waiting for the warmth of the sun to coax it to the surface, or the butterfly emerging from its cocoon after a period of darkness and transformation. These images remind us that even in the darkest times, there's always the potential for growth and new beginnings. As we set our new moon intentions, the solar eclipse invites us to contemplate old patterns and beliefs that may be holding us back. By doing this shadow work, we can emerge from this eclipse season feeling refreshed and reborn. Just as the sun, moon, and earth align during an eclipse, we too can find harmony within ourselves and realign with our chosen path. Once again, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Before we begin, like this video and make sure you leave a comment today. I would love to hear how this eclipse season is shaping your intentions, or just say hello. Lastly, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. It really means a lot to me and really helps to support the channel. Let's find a comfortable seat. We'll begin right after this. Once in your seat, let's take a few deep release breaths in through the nose and out of the mouth, just to get the prana flowing and to release any stagnant energy. When you're ready, you can just shift into some deep cycles of breath. Feeling it flow in to expand in the belly, the sides, and the low back. Every exhale, the base of the body becomes heavier, connecting deeper with the earth below. On your inhale, blink the eyes open, sweep the arms wide and overhead, crossing the wrist with the right in front, bringing the palms together. Draw the navel in, hugging the midline with your palms. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, side bend to the right for a seated crescent moon. Inhale back to center. Exhale to sway left. Inhale back to center and release the arms wide, interlacing hands behind the back. On your inhale, roll the shoulders back, lifting your heart, pausing here to feel the stretch. Turn your chest to the right knee. As you exhale, fold any amount forward. Breathing into the low back, keeping the seat connected to the mat. On your inhale, rise back to center. Turn your chest to the left knee. Exhale, fold forward any amount. Inhale slowly back to center, pause. And then sweep the arms out and overhead, crossing the left wrist in front, bringing the palms together. Breathing. On the exhale, side bend left this time. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Keep breathing, staying grounded through the seat. Inhale back to center. Release the arms wide, interlacing the hands behind you with the awkward thumb on top. Inhale, lengthen the arms, opening through the chest. Then turning to the left knee this time. As you exhale, fold forward. Maybe the knuckles lift away from your low back. Maybe they're resting on the low back. You can even have the elbows bent here. Inhale back to center, twisting to the right knee. Exhale, fold. Again, any amount, not forcing or straining. Inhale slowly back to center. Release the arms to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just being still for a moment. From here, place the hands behind you, fingertips out to the sides, and then bring the feet to the floor with the knees bent. As you exhale, let the knees fall right. Inhale through center to the left. Exhale to the right once again. You can stay here or coming forward. Lift to your knees. Hands at heart center. Nice stretch for the hip flexors here. Exhale, lower down, hands behind you. Windshield wiper your knees to the left. Inhale through center, over to the right. And once again, over to the left. You can stay right here, lifting your heart, or coming forward, rising up to the knees. Keep breathing. Slowly sitting back down, hands behind you. Bringing the knees back to center, keeping the feet wide. From here, we're just going to scooch the bum forward. Going a little deeper into the heart opening here. Try not to let your head collapse all the way back, which would obstruct the flow of breath in the throat. But we do want to lift the chin just a bit. Imagine you're feeling the sun on your face. On your next breath in, scooch your seat back, crossing the ankles. We're coming into child's pose. Roll over the knees and sink your hips back on the heels, wrapping the arms back by your sides. In honor of the solar eclipse, we'll be making a lot of cocoon-like shapes like this today, and also finding some big transformations, big transitions in our practice. For now, let the eyes close and go within, breathing deep. Now walking the hands forward, we're going to tuck the toes, bringing the knees together, and sit up on the heels, the hands at heart center. Find deep, even breaths here as you open the soles of the feet, releasing any barriers between you and the earth below. On the exhale, hands to mat. Lift your hips into a forward fold, nice and slow. Wrap the arms around the backs of your knees. There's a nice generous bend to those knees as well. A little cocoon fold here, tucking the chin to your chest. Inhale, hands to the shins to lift halfway. Exhale, folding back down. Inhale, rise to standing. Sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth. Now bringing the hands to the hips, relax your eyes somewhere that isn't moving, and float the right knee into the chest for some big hip circles here. Swing your knee outward and then across the other leg. And if this is a big challenge balance-wise for you, that's fine. You can hold on to a wall or tap your toe down in between circles. Switching directions, creating some warmth and lubrication in that joint. Your exhale, setting the foot down, mountain pose, nice release of breath. And then bringing the hands back to the hips, floating the left knee into the chest, and start your hip circles. Keeping the eyes fixed on a point that isn't moving, aka the drishti, is a great tool for balance here. You can simply touch your toe down in between circles. You can switch directions if you haven't already. And then setting that foot down. Nice release breath in mountain pose, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then walk your hands into downward facing dog. Pausing here for a full body stretch. You can stay or flush through the vinyasa, totally optional. We're going to meet for a few more breaths in down dog. Feel the steadiness, the stillness of the earth beneath you. On your exhale, looking forward, walk or step up to your hands. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rise, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And just be with your breath for a few moments. On your inhale, open the arms wide, getting ready for eagle, binding the right arm under the left. Bringing your big toes to touch, sit back in chair. Now you can stay right here. We're coming into full eagle, cross the right leg over. Maybe those right toes touch down on the earth. Maybe the right foot is floating, or maybe you can wrap the foot around the back of your standing leg. Again, wrapping up like a cocoon, feeling all that potential energy building in the body. Stay steady and keep breathing. Preparing for a big transition here, we're going to unravel to warrior two. Step that right foot all the way back, opening the arms wide. Just a little bit of fun here. You can make adjustments to your stance. You can give it another try if you'd like. Holding for a couple rounds of breath. From warrior two, straightening the front leg, reach your left arm to sky for radiant triangle. Right hand to back thigh. Exhale, warrior two. Let's just flow with that. Inhale, radiant triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Opening with the inhale, grounding with the exhale. Big stretch on that inhale this time. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to lizard, to the inside of your front foot. Heel toe the left foot off to the side so your hands can be right under the shoulders. You can be still or pulse gently with your breath. Keep hugging that left knee in towards the shoulder. Holding this shape for a few more breaths. A really grounding shape. From here, heel toe the left foot off to the side, angling the toes off the mat. For a squat, step the back foot forward. Again, feet are as wide as the mat. And some alternatives to the deep squat are half squat, just lifting your hips to knee height. Or you can grab a block, place it underneath your seat. It feels really nice. Wherever you are, find a nice long spine, lifting your heart to your thumbs. And preparing for that big transition. On your inhale, rise up, sweep the arms wide and up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Heel toe the feet under the hips. And just be still with your breath. And opening the arms wide again for eagle. This time left arm binds under right. Heel toe the big toes to touch and then sit back in chair. You could stay right here. All good. For full Garudasana or cocoon pose, You can lift the left knee, crossing the leg over, doing whatever feels right with the left foot, touching the toes down, letting it float, or wrapping the top of the foot around the back of the standing leg. Preparing for that big transformation. Inhale, stepping back, warrior two. Unwinding, we're bursting out of that cocoon, landing with our wings spread wide. Take a few deep breaths. On your inhale, radiant triangle, straighten the front leg, reach the right arm up and over. Exhale, warrior two. Find your rhythm here, your pace. Last big stretch, radiant triangle. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to lizard to the inside of your front foot. Heel toe your right foot off to the side, making some space for your hands. Again, you can gently pulse with the breath. Shift your weight forward and back, or just be still. Preparing for squat, malasana. Heel toe your right foot so the toes are angling off the mat. When you're ready, step your back foot forward. Options to take half squat and a block assisted squat are there for you as well. Wherever you are, find your breath, feeling the heels and the outside edges of the feet grounding down. From here, getting ready for an optional transition to roll onto the back. Reach the arms forward, drop your seat, and then draw the knees into the chest. Of course, you can just come to your seat and roll onto your back in another way. Once you're here, hugging the knees in, rock side to side, making yet another seed, cocoon-like shape. Then on the exhale, release, bringing your soles together, opening your knees wide for Supta Baddha Konasana. Close the eyes, just sense the breath rising and falling in the belly. On your next breath in, open the arms to a T or goalpost them and bring the feet to the floor. Cross the right leg over the left, preparing for a twist. Shift your hips to the right side of your mat and then let your knees fall to the left, arriving in a wrapped variation of a reclined twist. Keep both shoulders on the mat and breathe into the belly. Inhale slowly back to center, switching the cross of your legs. Left leg over right this time. Before twisting, scoot your hips to the left and let your knees fall right. On your inhale, come back to center, uncrossing the legs and then bringing the knees into the chest, interlacing your hands in front of the shins. If you'd like, you can curl the nose up to your knees, making another tight little seed shape, building with potential energy before opening out in Shavasana. Take a nice release breath in through the nose, letting everything go out of the mouth. And take your rest. Starting to transition back, deepening the breath, bringing gentle movements to the fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Then bringing feet to the floor, stretch the arms overhead, and roll to your side. Just a quiet moment with yourself before pressing up to a comfortable seat with the hands at heart center. Thank you again for joining me today. To seal our practice, let's lift the thumbs to the third eye and bow to honor each other. Happy solar eclipse, my friends. Sending you so much love during this time of transformation. Don't forget to like the video and please subscribe. Say hello in the comments. I love hearing from you so much. Thanks again for being here just as you are. I will see you again soon on the mat and under the moon. Bye-bye, yogis.